The FCS College Football Experience Week 1 preview and picks episode on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code TCE SGPN. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
This is Jerry Glanville, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride, brother.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the FCS College Football Experience, our first full-on solo episode with FCS action only. YouTube.com/The College Experience, the hub for all of our shit. Get over there, hit that like and subscribe button, and we are an hour away from ball. Yes. We got a banger we're going to talk about in a minute here, but yeah, man, I'm very excited to bring back the FCS show. I mean, for a couple years we were doing conference previews and stuff. It was very challenging for me to do that this year, so that did not happen with 136 previews. And then I created this thing called slides and the visual side of things. And we don't. I need a Phil Knight. I need like a team of 10-year-olds making fucking slides, working 35-hour shifts in Cambodia or something to get this thing going. If that was the case, I would have had conference previews for you, but not going to be able to make that happen. However, we're not missing a game because I love the FCS, and the more that college football changes on the FBS front, which we still love the FBS, but I like to say the heart of college football resides in the FCS and the Division II ranks in D3 and NAIA. So, and we covered all those playoffs last year on this show. Obviously, I'm not going to have enough time to do a D2, D3, once we get the kids in Cambodia working those 36-hour shifts, maybe. All right. But we'll see. You know what I mean? They're going to want insurance. No, they're not. They're going to want fucking sandwiches. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to do there. But excited for the FCS, man. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dad, a.k.a. Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
Oh, boy. Man. Season's here. We had games last night. Obviously, week 0 action. How about Nichols, which we'll talk about? But the season is here, and Alabama State almost gave us a gem last night, but we did also have a gem with Blaine McCorkle's Northwestern State storming the field after a 20-game losing streak. They take down Alcorn State. I can't wait to talk about it. Hopefully you caught us on Twitter at TCE on SGPA because we shared always storm the field, folks. Feel the storm. As you can tell, I've been talking a lot. Feel the storm, baby. I am joined by my co-host. He is also the host of the FBS College Football Experience and the College Basketball Experience. We talk every game in college hoops for every team. We do the same for college football, FBS, and FCS. Give it up for former staffer at Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers, Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Money-Line Mac. What's up, man?
What's up, man? I love the FCS. This is real football culture where they play for the love of the game. And, we got Tarleton Army about to kick off here. Let's go. Let's talk about this.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
Yeah, now it's just the pressure of getting this show done in 45 minutes, so I can watch Tarleton Army and a few of the other games like Lenore Ryan at West Florida, which is a subdivision down. But yeah, FCS kicking off. There's a few games tonight. We will talk about each and every one. But how about that scene, by the way, with Northwestern State, buddy?
Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, anytime you lose 20 in a row, you snap the streak. At Austin P, when Will Healy snapped I think the Govs had lost like 60 in a row or whatever the fuck it was. They stormed the shit out of the field. It was fantastic.
And that was under Will Healy.
Yep.
He's now back in college football, in FCS college football. We'll be talking about him in a little bit here.
Is he at Chattanooga now?
He is at ETSU. When Lamb left for Tulane, he came into ETSU, I believe.
Yes, he is at ETSU.
Yeah.
He was at Chattanooga before Austin P as an assistant. Yes, I got my SoCons mixed up.
Shout out to Shake Griffin saying, how many FCS over FBS do we get this year, man? We were pretty fucking close. If you didn't catch that Alabama State game, we had a double-digit lead late in mid-third, late third. I thought it was going to happen. Some critical turnovers. But man, Royal Flush cracking me up there. Yeah.
The bet detective did not want to come on here and break down Alcorn State again.
Yeah. And shout out to Tool05 saying, can't wait to watch the Colgate Monmouth game tonight.
Yep.
Raiders were able to retain most of their roster and have a great new coach. That's something that's always great too, is there's a lot of new coaches, and a lot of times when you see those great FBS coaches, they might have been in the FCS level, more of them than not. Let's get to this, man, because like I said, we're probably going to run over the 6:00 Eastern kick for the Tarleton game, but the faster we get done, the faster we can watch football.
Let's do it.
Hey, hate to be this honest with the chat here. But let's tonight in 43 minutes, Tarleton State is taking on the Black Knights of Army. I am currently seeing a line. This line has dipped, man.
13.5.
Yeah. Over under at 47.5. Obviously Tarleton put it on Bruce Barnum and Portland State last week, 42-0. That was a lock of mine. We cashed that. Hopefully you caught the show. And Victor Gabalis back at the quarterback spot. They didn't even use him that much last week. That's why this game's fascinating. I'm still taking the points. I know we talked about this, earlier in the week. Very weary because Patty sees synopsis on that he sent over. The history of triple option teams just fucking up pass happy teams in Texas. Quite amazing. So I'm gonna fade Patty C's synopsis. I think Tarleton's gonna stay in this game with Army. Army obviously replacing their starting quarterback, also replacing a lot of other production. Yeah, Bryson Daly's the one that gets the headlines, but Kanye Ude, the running back that goes off to Arizona State. Their stud DN, that I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, is now at Georgia. They lost another good defensive guy that's playing somewhere in the FBS too. I can't remember. So I'm taking the points there at legendary Mikey Stadium. What are you doing here?
I just added a lock on the picks page. I'm locking up Army. I think that this is a little bit disrespectful to Army. I think we're overreacting to them losing everybody. I like Tarleton, but I like that Army got a game of footage on them, and they got to go. This travel spot's brutal. Portland, now to Texas, over to West Point now. I think it's a tough spot for the old Texans. I like the Texans, but I wouldn't want to play Army on a quick turn here.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is like Portland State we knew was going to be bad, right? Do you think they got some reps mid-August on an option team?
Probably, but I mean it's different. Like I said with Army and Navy earlier, or with Navy, I was like, it's different. Like doing reps against another triple option, it's a different animal when you're playing Army and Navy, I think.
Another thing worth noting is Army has Kansas State on deck. Do they try to keep it? I guess they don't really keep it vanilla.
No, Monken runs it up.
Yeah,
Monken's a dick. It's great.
I'm fascinated by watching this game because Tarleton spends a lot of money for an FCS school in their football. They have a lot. We're not talking about Morehead State here. Tarleton State is on the upper end of spending money in the FCS. Shout out to FCS Nation Radio's Kevin Marshall in the chat. We'll get to that one in a few minutes, brother, but I know you're excited, brother. Hopefully you're down there, man, in Charleston having cocktails.
Always encourage cocktails.
Oh, Charleston is such a great fucking city too, man. I was just there like a week or two ago, man. Next up tonight, Campbell, the Camels are taking on Rhode Island. Mike Chandler's back at the quarterback spot for Campbell, and Braxton Harris's second year. Obviously took over for Mike Minter, just 3-9 in year one for Campbell. But remember the previous years under Mike Minter, they were super talented. They had Hosmer Williams, who you saw play so well at UNLV a year ago. But Rhode Island coming off winning the CAA, 8 of 11 starters back on offense. Connor Kenyon at the quarterback spot. The offensive line has multiple FCS preseason All-Americans. Well, actually, I don't know if Devin Farrell or Connor Kenyon. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. But Antoine Littleton, running back transfer from Maryland/Temple, comes in. I think that was a nice get. You got your lock. I'm going to lock up this. I'm buying into Rhode Island.
You like Rhode Island, huh?
Yeah, let's go. I'm laying that 11.5. I want some action tonight besides these FBS games. All right,
let's go.
Oh wait, wrong song. Give me the Rhode Island Rams. Minus 11.5. Might take all game, but we're getting there.
I took the points. I don't feel great about it. I kind of like this Campbell team, and I think they can keep it within what I mean. Braxton Harris, he got a year under his belt. I think they're going to take a step this year.
And by the way, that total's at 55.5, folks. So they're expecting some scoring in that game. Next up, I love following college football from many levels. You can't tell. We have a new school in the FCS. The Chargers. San Diego. No, not San Diego. New Haven Chargers. Here we go. They are heading to Poughkeepsie.
They're favored.
Unbelievable. New Haven being favored. You know why that is?
Maris is terrible.
Well, Maris was decent a couple years back, but they brought in a new head coach last year. Mark Willis. He went 1-11, taking over for Jim Parody after 31 years at the helm. So the transition is tricky there. But how about New Haven? Because New Haven did fire their head coach while jumping to the FCS, like this offseason. Mark Powell's the new head coach there. They do have UCLA transfer Mark McQuarrie at the quarterback spot. Something to keep an eye on there. New Haven's laying 3. Look, as someone that has not watched much New Haven football, I actually think I'm going to just trust the line movement. Yeah. I'm going to say lay it with New Haven, which is surprising. But hey, what are you doing? This game's on ESPN Plus. You got free football, folks. Get in there. No lock here. Part of me is just like, hey, Dundee, you've never bet on New Haven. Why not enter that world? I might be dead next week. It'd be nice to know when I get up to the land of Tebow to be able to sit there and say, I did life pretty well, right? I bet on New Haven, those Chargers, right before I went out too. I'm laying it. What are you doing?
I think you trust the line move as well. New Haven, a new program here, kind of just looking at, Mark Powell. I don't know much about him, but I'm going to trust the line move here. So
that's pretty much my synopsis. Yeah. I wish I had a deeper dive on New Haven.
Maris isn't very good, to your point. That's my other handicap.
Yeah. Shout out to the Dunking Dutchman, Rick Smits, an alum of Marist. Next up tonight,
yes,
Monmouth, Colgate. The chat's already been talking about it. The chat led me to believe that Colgate was the play. Yes, they do have a new head coach in Kurt Fitzpatrick coming over from Cortland State. They were 2-10 last year, so they weren't very good. Monmouth was 6-6, but Monmouth has something that, well, we all kind of trust. His name is Kevin Callahan Auto Parts, and He's back for his 33rd season as head coach, and former Maine Black Bear quarterback Derek Robinson's been pretty fucking good in the FCS. They got Rodney Nelson at the running back spot. He ran for over 800 last year. Josh Derry at the receiver spot. He'll show you the fucking Derry raid. All right, over 900 yards receiving last year. The unknown is fascinating with Colgate because, by the way, the line, and I got to remember to read these things.
14.5.
Yeah. Monmouth is laying 14.5. The over under at 65.5 currently. I gotta lay the points, man. I feel like Monmouth is actually kind of loaded for like a playoff run this year. But I'm fascinated because Colgate wasn't years ago that they I remember Patty C being pissed drunk as James Madison blows their season to Colgate.
Yeah.
In football, maybe 10 years ago. So I'm going to lay that 14.5. I think they're telling you with that hook on the touchdown, they're trying to bait you. I'm laying the 14.5 with Monmouth, and shit, I might bet this thing. I got until 7:00 tonight. What are you doing here?
I'm going to take the first year head coach. He was 45-5 at Cortland. I think Colgate might be a little chippy in this game. A new regime here. I like Monmouth. I like Callahan, but I'll take the points. Give me the home dog.
I will say this might be the one. Well, I want to watch Tarleton Army probably the most, but besides that, this might be the one I want to watch most. Next up for tonight, Bethune-Cookman is heading down to the airport, Hangar 9. Well, they're taking on Willie Simmons, our boy Willie Simmons, and Bethune. Hey, Raymond Woody, 5-18 in his first 2 years as head coach of these Wildcats. But Timmy McClain comes in at the quarterback spot. Timmy McClain, I'm actually a little surprised he's not starting in the FBS because he was solid, I thought, at times at South Florida. So pretty surprised by that. However, I do think Willie Simmons is a damn good football coach. He's never had a losing season. He coached in the FCS at Prairie View and Florida A&M and had great success with that. This line's shot down, by the way. I'm seeing 26.5 right now. Didn't we call it at 30?
Yeah, this line came down 3.5. That's
intriguing. I'm still laying it with the airport. The only thing I can think of is maybe they call off the dogs a little bit. Don't they got Penn State next week? So yeah. I'll lay it though. I'll lay it because I don't think Bethune's very good. How about you?
I'm still laying it. But I mean that is intriguing that the line moved as much as it did.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe there's an injury, or maybe because FIU, Keon Jenkins, the quarterback, he could have went to some other schools. He stayed to be with, and from what I understand, like he turned down more money to stay at FIU. Devontae Lyons and Anthony Curry at the running back spots, and they don't forget FIU's got Brian Blades Jr. at the corner spot, who was all conference last year. Yeah, I'm gonna lay it.
Same.
Yeah. Then we have two terrible games like this. Western Illinois, who lost everybody, by the way, a season ago. If you did not I'm not even going to give you too much of a deep dive here. I mean,
do you see the line go up?
Yeah, well, that's because they got rated. I mean, look, I actually think Joe Davis did a good job at Western Illinois last year. They went from 0 wins to 4, and that was his first year. So he took over a winless program. But a lot of his talent is gone, man. Chris, he's starting Chris Irvin, a quarterback that only threw 29 passes a year ago. His star running back, where'd he go? Georgia State, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Someone we previewed in the past 2 days. His top 2 wideouts left. I don't know what to make of this, man. Like, when I think of Illinois in the line of scrimmage, you know what? I'll still take the points because I actually think Bielema, the fact he's not gonna, he doesn't want to, and he doesn't want to get his guys injured or something. So I just expect him to run the shit out of the ball, which the clock will burn. I know there'll be no answer for stopping their rushing attack, but I'm getting 48.5 right now. Yeah. Over under at 63.5. Give me the points, but do not bet this game. If you're, I stand corrected. If you're going to this game, because look, I'll go to a random game sometimes and I'll just search for a line. I don't know shit about goddamn, some hockey team or something. And I'm just like, yeah, if I'm going to the game, I might as well have some action on it. But I don't feel very good about it, but give me the 48.5. How about you?
I'm taking the points. I think Illinois wins like 45-0. I'm with you. I think they call off the dogs.
Yeah, and I think
but that's how I think they cover.
And I think that's the only way you hit on that.
Yeah.
Next up, we have another one that is crazy right now. I'm seeing 45.5 is what Kansas is laying at the new David Booth Memorial Stadium that looks like an MLS stadium. Wagner's been fucking terrible, man. You know, this is a school that when they jumped up to FCS, you were hoping the best for them, but they have not been very good. Tomasella, 9-38 in 4 years. This might be a make or break year for him, but it ain't going to start good taking on this Kansas team. I actually think there is a bet to do here. And I talked about this on our FBS show. The total is at 57.5. I'm going to take a shot on the over 57.5 because I think Kansas is getting to 50 in the 50s tonight, whether it's 52, 55, 56, 59. So then the question you got to ask yourself is, well, I mean, 59, you're good. But if you could just get a field goal or one score out of Wagner, I know Fresno only got one. I think the over's in play, though. I'm loading up on the over. Lock. Let's go. What are you doing in this game?
I forget who I took. I think I took I took Wagner. I took Wagner. And
betting the side is very tricky in this one.
Yeah, I no bet here. I'll just take the points. I think Kansas with the border war next be a little vanilla here tonight, and they already made their statement splash. So I'll take the points. No strong conviction though.
Yeah. Folks, look, before we get to Saturday morning slate, because that does it for Friday, I want to let you know that the FCS College Football Experience is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network, and the free roll football contest is back. Free to enter, picking every NFL game ATS. $3,000 for first place, $4,000 if you're a Patreon member. SportsGamblingPodcast.com/free roll. Plus, we got 25% off everything in the merch store with the promo code football. So make sure you check out the store. Get yourself a Pick Dundee t-shirt. Studies say, got a 99% chance of pulling ass from a bowling alley if you're wearing that shirt. Yeah. Hop on over there. We're also brought to you by MyBookie.ag. MyBookie is your place to bet on, well, all football, college football, NFL, CFL, and also every other sport. It is your home for the NFL. I mean, look, they got $100,000 NFL Super Contest going on. Only a $15 entry, and they're offering buy 2 entries, get 1 free. MyBookie accepts customers from a ton of different locations as well. You can easily deposit, get lightning fast payouts using crypto. So head on over to MyBookie.ag, and when you do, use our promo code TCESGPN for a 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's MyBookie.ag, promo code TCESGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. College football's back on Rhythm and better than ever. Last year, man, Rhythm out the gate, week 1 and week 2, 16-4 ATS, up 11.6 units. That's called kicking ass right there. They also got NFL, MLB, golf, WNBA, and Rhythm has introduced a leaderboard with weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets of the same type from any model you build, and you could win $1,000 there. So look, I'm taking App State tonight. I know the line movement's been insane. I'm riding with them. Get your free 7-day trial period today. SportsGamblingPodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's SportsGamblingPodcast.com/rhythm. All right, let's get to Saturday, man, because I am excited. I'm excited for these games.
The first one lock, right?
The first one, kind of a show lock, just for the state of the show. But yes, the Duquesne Dukes are taking on Pitt. I feel like I actually don't really want to bet this game, but I feel like we might have to, just for the bet detective and the fact that you hate Pitt so much.
Let's go, Dukes.
I do love the regionality of this. So that's fantastic. But the line, what is this line right now, by the way? This thing move?
37.5. Give me the points.
I thought the play was the over. What was the over again? Let me see if I got it 55.5. Take the over 55.5. And by the way, you can shop around if you're on these Dukes, because I see a 39 out there right now. I'm not taking the fucking points though. I know you guys are trying to trap me into a lock. You're locking this thing?
No, I'm not locking. I'm not locking the game. Did CJ lock this?
I think he might have, but I don't know if that was just shtick or because he's a Duquesne grad.
Yeah.
Or just Royal Flush says App State's not. I know, but for the ad, I had to read App State.
Yeah.
Or I had to pick one of my best bets for the night. Yeah, look, Duquesne's had some good teams. They made the FCS playoffs a few times, but I'm pretty high on Pitt this year. So give me the over in that game, though. 55.5. I like that play. Give me the over 55.5. Next up, oh boy. Shout out to FCS Nation Radio. Hopefully he's in Charleston. And the North Dakota State Bisons, the reigning national champs. They think that they can just waltz on in. They really think they can waltz on into Johnson A. Good Stadium and push my guys around. Look, let me tell you about the Citadel has been Kevin, I should just have you call in right now. They've won at Arkansas in my lifetime in the SEC in the 90s. Not that long ago, under Mike Houston, ECU's old head coach, they won at South Carolina. Not that long ago, in the past 5 years, they won at Georgia Tech after Jeff Collins had made fun of the triple option in his spring game. I know they hit rough seas a couple years ago, but Maurice Drayton, they called on a former Citadel alum himself, and he left the Vegas Raiders, whatever the fuck the Raiders are in now. I don't remember if they were in Oakland, LA, Vegas, to come to the Citadel. And he took over a team, by the way, in 2022. Wasn't very good, just like a 3-4 win team. And he was 0-11 in year one, and we were worried a little bit. But last season, Mac, 5-7, you could see the improvement week in, week out. Now, is it a tall order for them to cover? What number am I seeing right now? Hang on, let me load.
I don't see a number.
No, I got it. I got it here. Hang on. I have the secret lines from the bookmaker. Hang on one second, man. It's
30.
Wait, I'm on FBS against FCS. So hang on. It is. Yeah, it is. How the fuck do you know that? 30 and a half.
Yeah, I saw him in the chat say 30.
30.5 points is what I'm currently seeing.
Oh, give me the points.
Oh, day. They're going to bleed that clock.
Yeah. They'll lose by 21.
Now it is. I mean, this is why I'm on the fence with Mark Entz as a head coach. Wait, did I say? What did I say?
Entz at president because North Dakota State first year won the national title without him.
Yeah, no, and I they looked a lot better in my opinion, but they lost Cam Miller. They have Cole Payton taking over. They used him as kind of like an optional running quarterback. But I'm taking the points too. You know I'm a Citadel guy. Come on, let's go stomp Mitchell, Al Davis. Come on, there's two of the greats.
We should lock this.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's go. Give me Citadel plus 30.5. We got
30.5. Yeah. Final score 35-17. 35-17.
Take it. I was going to say 35-10. Easy.
There we go.
Limited possessions. I'm with you. And it's a road game after you won the Natty.
Yeah. What a fun game though. I like this game.
Yeah.
And what a great logo by the Citadel, by the way. Next up, we got an FCS playoff week 1 rematch. Richmond is at Lehigh in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. This one is very intriguing because you have, obviously they met last year. Lehigh won 20-16 in a hell of a game. And that was if memory serves me correct, that was in Richmond. This one's at Goodman Stadium there. Richmond, Patriot League, they're done with the CAA. It's like, this is a Patriot League matchup now. Richmond lost a lot. You saw ECU with one of their corners last night make a big play. But and I am buying into what's happening with these Lehigh Engineers here. Hayden Johnson's a beast QB for them. And I guess I should read the line, right? I always forget. I keep assuming the line is on the slide. Richmond's laying 2.5. Richmond is laying 2.5 on the road, but man, they lost a lot from a season ago.
They did. Is it a revenge angle though?
I mean, it should be, but they did lose a lot. I'm taking Lehigh. I'm sticking to it.
Sorry neighbors. I'm taking Lehigh as well. I'll fade Richmond on the road to start the year. Lehigh, they have more returning production, so I will ride the Hawks here to start league play. It's a fascinating game because it's league play to start.
Yeah. There we go. Look, but Lehigh still got some guys. What are we talking about? That is a great game, by the way, tomorrow morning. Then Merrimack, Kent State. We talked about this. I think you took Kent State. I'm taking Merrimack in the points here.
I mean, come on, Kent. Like, you can't win this game.
This game, very, 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 very sneaky.
Where do you even rank Merrimack in the FCS? Middle of the pack?
Yeah, I mean, Kieran left for Holy Cross. They haven't been as good since, but
Gennady, 5-6 first year in their lesson of touchdowns.
I think that might be better than Kent State, though. So give me the fucking points.
This is fucking hilarious. Kent is less than a touchdown favorite against a team that has a losing record in the FCS last year. I'll take Kent, but no bet. Ugh.
Why am I going to be glued to my television watching this one tomorrow?
Because if Kent does it, we got to do the Kent State preview tomorrow.
What someone said they're looking for how many? They said 5 FCS wins against the FBS this year.
This is one potentially.
This is certainly one potentially. There's another one in a little bit here, but yeah.
I mean, they're only plus 180 on the money line. It's not that big a dog.
Yeah. Next up, the Keydets. I have a wager in this game, as you well know.
It's a double lock.
The Keydets are heading into Annapolis. And what is that line? Did that move? Let me see if I can load this up.
No, it didn't. It's still 41.5. Staying right there, baby. Let's go. VMI.
Yeah. I love the under in this game. What's that total? Has that moved? I'm loading it up right now.
50.5.
I see 51 out there and a half. I'm all over the under, and I will take the 41.5 because I think Danny Rocco knows. I mean, look, Navy's offense is going to be good. They're gonna destroy them, but there's only like 5 possessions for each team in this game.
And they don't want to run it up on. They don't want to run it up on another military institution.
Yeah. I'm in. Let's lock this shit up. Take the under 51.5. I'd be shocked. I could see Navy scoring 42 and VMI 7, but 51.5. It's about as high as I can get Navy scoring there.
Did you just bring me on the FCS shows just so I could just lock up all the military institutions? So far, I have 3 locks.
Yeah, that was the angle. Let's
USA,
do a military parlay. Get a military parlay in while you can.
Yeah. Hey, that is our military parlay. The Citadel with the big number, the VMI with the big number. Let's go.
Yeah. And I'm with you, Tall. Kent State should be much better, man. You got alums like Jack Lambert and Nick Saban and Lou Holtz and shit. They need to get their shit together. They have a big enrollment too. Next up, we have, this is all chronologically as well. I'm excited for this one. Although Scotty Abel's gone from Davidson, he's now at Rice. Rob, how do I say his name again? Garlotta, I believe, the head coach of Georgetown. Dude, one thing I love about Georgetown is they got a long fucking leash for this guy. So he is in what year? I know he played at Georgetown back in the 90s.
He's been there since 2014. He doesn't have a winning record.
He has coached there since 95, been a part of the staff. They are just giving him now. He has had a lot of 5 and 6 seasons. So like, I think he's had 5 five or six seasons. So like,
How can
they're
you not
never.
have-
What has he got? He's got photos of somebody, right? But it's his own school, so I feel like, dude, they're all over the place. They had games last year that they looked really good, and they had games they looked really bad. And that's kind of been how it's been. And for some reason, I have a Georgetown TV here at the 9 TV setup, where we just put Georgetown games on for football. We don't miss one. They're in Charlotte taking on Davidson. Obviously, Davidson new head coach Saj Bakar, I believe like that's Indian name there. He comes over from Bentley University. I could be mistaken, and I apologize if so. But you got to think this is Georgetown's time. Georgetown's a 2.5-point favorite, Mac.
Ooh.
Davidson's got that new nice stadium with the Jerry Richardson, the J Rich. I'm on my Hoyas, man. I'm on my Hoyas. Give me my Hoyas to get it done. What are you doing here?
I want Davidson. Takar, I mean, he was good at Bentley. He's 14-6 at Bentley. So Georgetown's got to prove it to me. And yeah, I'll side with Jerry Richardson here, baby. Sell the team. Give me that statue of Davidson.
Yeah, sell that fucking team. I don't care. Next up, I just put this here because Cumberland's playing Tennessee Tech, and my guy Bobby Wilder is making Tennessee Tech a fucking good program. Keep an eye on them this year. Cumberland there's no line here because they're not FCS, but Tennessee Tech's brought in Kakoa Vesperis, the quarterback from Eastern Washington. Bobby Wilder's the guy that built up Old Dominion that should have never been fired from Old Dominion. I think he's a really good head coach, and I think Tennessee Tech, if you just need one game on it and there's not enough to throw this one on, just because I think Tennessee Tech will be a player in college football, in the FCS college football race this year. So, and also Cumberland did lose to Georgia Tech 222-0 way back in the day. So that's relevant.
I forgot that it was Cumberland. You think the Bombs would have a side on this game?
He said, if you're giving me 222, I'll lay
it. Let's go. I like Tech too. It's a good program. GBO Farms, Cookeville, Tennessee, baby.
Let's go. Represent. Shout out to the Golden Eagles. They're playing ball. Next up, Fordham is in Boston College. Vince Lombardi. This is college football right here. Did this line move? I need to go make sure all these shits didn't move because a lot of them do. And that's another thing, folks. The FCS lines, I do this show for years, and the FCS lines, they go batshit crazy. 37.5. I'm taking the fucking points. I know Fordham is nothing like the Tim DeMorat years from a few years ago, but I am still taking the points with Fordham. You?
Yes. I mean, that line's crazy. I never will lay 37.5 with Boston College. Give me the points.
Yeah. Hey, Abner, he goes, I'm out. I got no lines for these lines will come up early in the morning. A lot of times, or late night tonight, sometimes like midnight. The purpose of the show is try to get you to the lines earlier because I'm in cahoots with the odds makers in Vegas. That's the angle here. I mean, I love FCS football and I love making money and I love gambling, but yeah.
Well, and the other thing, Colby, you already touched on it. If we give you the handicap the night before, and then the line comes out, the line's going to move 3 to 4 points on every game.
Dude, sometimes they can go like 7 to 10. When Prime was at Jackson State, I feel like those numbers would jump like 14 fucking points.
Yeah. So you got to be on it, man. When they fucking release that shit and you like the side, you better hit it or somebody else is going to hit it. It's going to move 5 points, 6 points.
100%. So you're on the Rams though, right?
Yeah, I'm on the Rams. Too many points. It's Boston College.
Next up, the Butler Bulldogs are taking on Northern Iowa, and it's a changing of the guard. Obviously, Mike Yurimovich leaves Butler Ball State. The irony here, Mac, is I've been watching college football so long. Ball State's offensive coordinator last year was a guy named Kevin Lynch, who played quarterback at Ball State in the early 2000s. He's the new head coach at Butler. They swapped. Yeah, you take our head coach, I'll take your offensive coordinator. Oh, good. He's out of here anyway. The Bulldogs hiring Kevin Lynch. Shout out to that. I've been to the stadium there that they play. Well, not the stadium that they're playing tomorrow, but. And then on the other side, Mark Farley's dude. He was at Northern Iowa for I feel like 30 years, and he steps down. He's like, I'm done with this NIL bullshit. Goddamn transfer portal. So Todd steps in.
From
Pun
Drake.
intended. Dude, and he did a hell of a job at Drake. If I may, I kind of watched a lot of Drake last year. I thought that was a sneaky good hire. Now I'm fascinated to see, because this is game 1, but Northern Iowa is laying 20.5 points. That's a big number for two first-year coaches installing shit. But I was so impressed with what he did at Drake. I think I'm going to just lay it and trust. And this is no lock for me, but I'm going to lay the 20.5. What are you doing here?
I like Kevin Lynch, man. I'm going to take the points. It is ironic they did a switcheroo with Ball State and Butler.
It's hilarious.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, how does UNI not have the funding anymore? Tell Kurt Warner, stop. What? He stop sending the checks? Didn't they do a movie on that? Shout out to the Juice. He's excited. Football is here. Rob Donaldson's happy Farley is gone. Get the dinosaur out of here. Next up, we have this game. No line on this, but I did want to note that Virginia Lynchburg, terrible fucking mascot with the Dragons. They're a rather new school, but I respect they're kind of gangster. They play like every like anyone that they will schedule them, they'll play. Like they're a D3 school playing like 5 FCSs every year. I respect it a lot, what's going on there. And also Andy Waddle. The Andy Waddle era begins at Valpo after coming over from Marietta College. There's no line on this, but just throwing that out there. Next up, we talked about this one. In-state battle, Central Connecticut State coming off an FCS playoff appearance, heading to Hartford. What's this line movement? Is it still 25.5?
Yeah, 25.5. Give me those Blue Devils, baby.
I'm laying it. 42-14, man. I'm buying. You know, UConn did me right last year. Cashed my number 1 lock over. So yeah, but I do love. Yeah, I love the regionality of this. They should play this shit every year.
I thought he did a good job with the team last year. Lechtenberg. I mean, they jumped from 3 wins to 7 wins and made the playoff.
They did, but I believe also the quarterback, the UMass transfer. Is it Olsen? I think it was Olsen. I think he graduated. So that's something to note, is replacing the quarterback for the real Blue Devils there. Should be a fun one to watch, though. Yeah, this is the big one here. Bob Morris is at West Virginia. Has the line moved on this, Mac?
38.5. It's staying true. Lay it.
Yeah, I'll lay it. I think just the energy in that building after he's been gone for so long. Rich Rodriguez, obviously former coach of West Virginia. He's back, but he also played at West Virginia. He's one of their own. The energy will be insane.
I hired him.
Yeah, your NIL dollars you kicked.
I got the money people together. I said, pay him. And then how about they hot potatoed that game to me on VSiN today? They're like, what do you think of your Mountaineers laying 38.5 against Robert Morris? I was like, what?
Wow. That's they're deep sea diving over there. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this next one. This is actually one of the best games of the day. So, like off the top of my head, like Sacramento State, you saw the cover. Sacramento State, South Dakota State, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, is like probably the best game. The Richmond Lehigh game is really good, and then this one right here, Wiliam and Marion. Mike London's done a really good job with the Tribe. Yeah, you know, maybe last season didn't go the way he wanted it, I'm sure. But then Clay Hendrix, Furman grad, by the way, who I'm familiar with from his Troy Calhoun days, just 3 wins last year. But before that, man, two 10-win seasons. The guy can coach ball. I fully expect Furman to bounce back. I will have this on one of my TVs. Furman's laying 2.5. This is a great fucking game, man. This is a great game. I'm gonna take Furman. I kind of feel like this is going to be a field goal game. I think the home environment is everything here. Give me Furman to get this thing done. But you want to talk about one of the best FCS games? It's right fucking here. What are you doing here?
This is going to be a lock of mine tomorrow. I am going to lay it with Furman off a rare down year opener at home. Give me less than a field goal. I'm gonna lock Furman. Let's go.
I'll join you on this. Double lock on the Paladins. This is part of his academy play. He's like, oh, he was at Air Force. Was he, Dundee? Right? I'll bet him. Let's go. I just think that if it was in Williamsburg, I would probably take William and Mary, but I think Furman gets him in a close one.
Good to see Mike London on the sideline.
It is good, man. It is good to see old coach. Next up, we got Hampton taking on Jackson State. TC Taylor doing a good job taking over for Coach Prime there. And what I found to be pretty interesting about this matchup was, well, first off, they might. What game was it? It was the NC Central Southern game where Cameron McCoy had like a 60-yard touchdown run, and he was at Jackson State last year, transferred over to Southern, which is pretty filthy, but. Because Jacobian Morgan is such a beast quarterback for Jackson State. So that tells me, I mean, even though Coach Prime is a few years removed, they are still super talented here. Jackson State's laying 7.5. I'm going to lay this thing, man.
Should we lock this? It's only a year. I mean, do you think Boykin in year 2 is going to take that big a jump? I don't. I think Jackson State just has more dudes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jackson State lock.
And they're baiting you with the 7.5. They want you to take Hampton. So lay the 7.5 with these Tigers. All right, next up, we got Stonehill at fucking Sacred Heart. I will not probably be watching this game. Well, just there's other shit going on, but Sacred Heart is laying 14.5. That's a big fucking number, though. Give me the points. I'm not giving you deep analysis on this one. What are you doing here?
What'd you say it was?
Sacred Heart's laying 14.5.
Yeah, I'll take the points with Stonehill. It's too many.
Yeah, the Chieftains. Let's go. Next up, Eastern Kentucky's catching ridiculous. Has this one moved at all?
I don't think this one's moved either.
This is the overplay. I'm locking the over if it hasn't moved.
38.5 over under at 56.5.
Yeah, I'll lock the over. EKU, I know they have an FBS win in like 2 years ago against Bowling Green, but I think they can score enough on Louisville. They'll score like 17. Let's go. Give me that over 56.5. Louisville might get there by themselves. What are you doing here?
I laid it. I think Louisville off a down year gets it going.
Love this game on the schedule, by the way. I know that's a blowout potentially, but like
Colonel Sanders.
I just like the regionality of it. Next up, we got Don Beebe's alma mater, Chadron State, taking on Northern Colorado and Greeley. I've been to the stadium. No line here because Chadron's not FCS, but just get out there and catch a game there at Greeley Greeley Stadium. They just still don't have lights, so it's got to be a day game. They got to fix that. Next up. Oh boy.
I locked this 2 nights ago.
What is it?
That number hasn't moved.
What's it? What are you seeing right now? 14.5?
I'm locked. I'm still on the Coyotes. I think this is a 10-point game.
I think I'm with you, man. The only thing is South Dakota's like 4 of their 5 linemen transferred late, second transfer portal, and then they abruptly had to go get other FCS guys. But Aiden Bowman is a quarterback that actually didn't he start a game or two at Minnesota?
Yep.
They had their top 10 FCS team. I know Bob Nielsen retired, but his OC is taken over, so they're keeping the same office. Travis Johansson, I believe, is his name. I'm with you, man. I'll join you on this one too. We're agreeing too much.
Why did Iowa State schedule this game?
Yeah, especially coming back from Ireland, you would at least think you'd like it like a couple weeks down the road or something. But yeah, I look for a little bit of a hangover here. I think Iowa State will win, but they'll win by
10.
Yeah, give me like a 21-13 final. Lock. Let's go. A little nervous about the O-line. Blocking Dominic Orange, though.
No.
Because if you lost 4 of your 5, which was like going to be one of the better offensive line in the FCS, Orange will be in the NFL. So a little nervous there, but I'm with you. Let's go. That's not as good as the other Big 12 one though. Next up, fucking Holy Cross is heading to DeKalb. Take on Northern Illinois and Tommy Hammock. Is this line moved? You still seeing 9.5 or 10.5?
I think I just saw 9.5.
Yeah.
10.5. I took the points.
I'm gonna lay it. I think they get it done barely. Give me like a 30 to 17 final. It's a good game though. No lock. Next up, Bucknell, the Bison are taking on Air Force. It's just 31.5 or 30.5.
30.5.
I'll take the under in the game if I had to. It's at 45.5, I think.
Or 54.5.
Oh shit. Huh. I like the under a lot. I feel like the under's a fringe lock. Check the picks page. I might be betting that under. You doing anything here?
I just laid it with the Air Force.
Yeah.
I think they're ready to rock and roll this year.
After that, the Maine Black Bears catching 25.5 against the Flaming Libs of Liberty.
I think everybody knows where we went in this game. We had an extensive breakdown on this game.
Yeah, I want to check something right now. Is Randy Moss's son is he still at
Maine?
Yeah, Montego Moss, I think his name is. I think he's not there anymore. I think he is gone, but I'm not 100% because the internet is terrible. I mean, I'm not sure. Anyway,
we're about to kick it off here in old West Point with the Texans.
yeah, we gotta start going faster. I'm gonna lay the 25.5.
We locked it. We locked it last.
Yeah. There you go. I'll play it again. Next up, we have Howard taking on the Orange Blossom Classic in Miami, Florida. Taking on Florida A&M. This is always a fun one. Why is this? Normally, this is on Sunday. These filthy TV execs pivoted and put this on Saturday. So good luck fucking watching this. Florida A&M's laying 2, and I will lay the 2. But I am excited to watch this game, and I am not gonna bet this.
Yeah, no bet. Wish it was on Sunday. I'll lay the 2.5 with Florida A&M as well. FAMU, baby.
Next up, let's talk about this one. Montana State. Has this line moved? They're getting, 27.5 or something, right?
26.5. Why do I think Montana State's going to fuck around in this game like Idaho did last year?
I mean, obviously Montana State's a powerhouse in the FCS. The problem is Tommy Malotte's on the Raiders, right? But I'm kind of with you, man. Like, I understand. Like the only thing that scares me is the energy of that building.
Yeah.
Because if you were telling me this was a neutral, I think they might be able to give some problems to Dante Moore. What are they going? So they're going with Justin Lampson as the new quarterback of Montana State, I believe. I'll take the points. No bet, but I'm very curious to see what happens here. You?
I'm taking Montana State. I'm not going to lock it just because Dan Lanning is probably saying, hey, you guys fucked around against Idaho and almost lost that game last year. I don't think they're going to sleepwalk through this game. So, but I think Montana State can stay within the number. I don't think it'll be a one-possession game like last year.
Let me ask you something. Will Montana State keep it closer this week than next week when Oklahoma State goes there?
The line will be similar. I think Oklahoma State will keep it closer. Than people give them credit. I think Gundy back against his wall will have those guys ready to go.
Well, what's crazy is you've seen what Montana went to Washington and won outright, and Washington doesn't lose much in that building.
I know.
That was in the past 5 years.
Yeah.
You've seen Idaho almost knock off Oregon. You know, you've had some major upsets. Eastern Washington took down Washington State one year. The Big Sky, they know ball. Next up, Alabama A&M is at Arkansas. I'm intrigued here, man. Obviously, this is a bad game, like a bad matchup. But I am a big fan of Sam Shade. Actually, Sam Shade almost came on the show one time back in the day when it was COVID and I needed people to come on, and we couldn't get the times right. But we were definitely talking ball a little bit on Twitter. Sam Shade, former Alabama Crimson Tide safety. I thought he did a very good job at Miles. But game one is a tall order to go into Donald W. Reynolds Stadium and take on Road Rash Face and Taylor Green. What's that number at right now? Do you have that?
46.5. I'm laying it.
Give me the points. What's that over?
62.5.
No, I was thinking about betting. If it was like 57, I was like, I'm going to go in on that shit. All right. Let's just keep it at that. I'll take the points, but no fun.
No fun.
Next up, this game's fun. North Carolina A&T at Tennessee State, and I am excited about this basically because of what's happening at both schools. North Carolina A&T was a power for like a decade there. Terrell Furman will tell you that. They lost sight of that shit, and they joined the CAA. That kind of feels like a weird situation. They brought in Vincent Brown, the old Bill Parcells linebacker from the New England Patriots. Didn't work out. They got him out of there, but they went back to one of their own, and Sean Gibbs, who was at Fort Valley State. And then so the fans are buying in again. According to Terrell, he was like, man, well, they were out for a little bit on like what the hell was happening. And then they head to Nashville to take on Tennessee State. And I'm a big fan of Tennessee State. Lost Eddie George. They were in the FCS playoffs a year ago, but they bring in Reggie Barlow from the DC Defenders in the UFL and Greg Williams. Greg Williams. Yes, that Greg Williams from the NFL is their defensive coordinator. I want to get eyes on this game tomorrow. And by the way, Tennessee State is laying 12.5.
Ooh.
I'm going to take the points though. I'm going to take the points. Think two new head coaches going at it. Give me the points.
Yeah. A lot of variance in this game with the points. So yeah, give me the points. Let's go.
Shout out to Shake Griffin. You live 5 minutes from Tennessee State. Get out there, brother. Next up, Chattanooga, the Mocs. Heading to the world famous Liberty Bowl. Love the Liberty Bowl. And well, they're taking on these Memphis Tigers. Where is this line? Why do I not see
Memphis
this
is
line
laying 27.5. I am definitely taking the points.
I am too. You got an in-state battle going on. Chattanooga's a good FCS.
I'm tempted to lock that one. Although Silverfield does run it up every now and then.
I know. That's my only hesitation. I was thinking about joining you, and then I was like, by the way, Tarleton State holds Army on the first drive. Army is punting. Didn't get the first down. 3 and out. Next up. So I'm taking the points. No bet. Right?
No bet. Yeah.
Yeah. Then Southern taking on Mississippi Valley State. Terrell Buckley, the former Florida State corner and Green Bay Packer and New England Patriot, is the new head coach at Mississippi Valley State. Jerry Rice's alma mater. They've been terrible lately. Southern is laying 11 points. I was surprised that line was that short, to tell you the truth. But Southern just played last week.
The Delta Devils.
I am going to lock up Southern minus the points.
Yeah. I'll fade the Delta Devils.
Yeah, I'm all over this. Southern minus the 11. They weren't that bad last week, man. Got away from late. Yeah. Let's go. Next up, we have Murray State taking on East Tennessee State. Now, this one is interesting because not only your boy is coaching there, Will Healy.
Yep.
How about their quarterback situation? Cade McNamara, the Michigan/Iowa transfer, and Jacoby Criswell, both on the team. Jacoby Criswell, played at Arkansas and North Carolina. I mean, they got to be in a good spot to have both those quarterbacks at the FBS level, man. So I know the Racers historically have been a good program, but not recently. Frank Beamer and Bud Foster, it's been a while since they've been gone. I am currently seeing this line at ETSU laying 16.5. I'll lay it.
Should we lay it? I mean, Murray's bad.
Should we bet this?
I mean, Murray doesn't even have scholarships.
Let's bet this.
Yeah, Will Healy, first game, a lot of energy. Let's go.
Lay the 16.5 with the Buccaneers.
The Bucks.
All right. Next up, man. Jeez, we got a Presbyterian, the Blue Hose, taking on Mercer. Mercer's laying 33 points, Mac.
That's a lot. Give me the points.
That is a lot. They did get that game week 1 that got canceled.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna lay it. I don't feel very good about it though. Next up, we got Allen taking on Morehead State. There's no line on this. Just letting you know it's out there and it's happening. Next up, Wofford, South Carolina State. This one I'm actually really excited for too, man. You got Sean Watson at Wofford. He's getting that program off the ground. And then I know they lost a couple guys, via the portal. But South Carolina State, one of the best stories in college football last year, Buddy Pugh, legendary coach there, retires, and Chennis Berry comes in from Benedict and takes them to the Celebration Bowl. Great fucking job last season by Chennis Berry and South Carolina State. They're laying 5.5. I'm fascinated by watching this game, but I'm gonna lay the 5.5. I think just the excitement around making the Celebration Bowl, but I'm not locking this because I think this is a game. What are you doing here?
I'm with you. I'll lay it, but I don't have a lot of conviction. I just want to see these two teams square off in the state of South Carolina in state battle.
Yeah, fun stuff. Next up, Weber International taking on Stetson. What? Dundee? What the fuck are you talking about?
Weber.
Yeah. What's going on there, Dundee? Why? Just letting you know this game's happening. Just letting you know. Maybe you're in the Miami area. You want to go out to the game. I'm sure there. We don't have a line on this, but Mike Jasper is the new head coach at Stetson. Came in from Bethel. Keep an eye on these Hatters. Next up, we got Albany taking on Iowa. Lay it. Greg Gaddisoo is he left, the legendary coach there at I don't know about legendary, but the longtime head coach left for Penn State, and I think Albany, it just ain't been the same since they were pumping out guys for a little bit there for 3-4 years. The number has this moved, by the way?
Just looking at this. Iowa is still laying 37.5, so it came down a point.
I'll lay this, man. I don't think Albany's scoring on them.
Yeah,
I'll lay it. I'm gonna bet. What's the total on this game?
50.5. I just worry that Ferentz will call off the dogs with Iowa State on deck.
Yeah, but I definitely feel like the under is pretty nice.
They won't score.
Check the picks page. Next up, we have Weber State taking on James Madison. This was an FCS playoff game, 5 years ago? A great FCS playoff game. Far trip, though, for a non-con matchup there, not in the FCS playoffs. And from what I am seeing here, James Madison is laying, where the fuck is this?
27.5, 26.5.
I took the points.
Yeah.
I took the points. Don't feel amazing about it, though. The place is going to be lit. Next up, this is a ball game we got here. New Hampshire heading to Durham, North Carolina to take on NC Central. Central's laying 1. Oh, man.
I like Central, I think.
This is a good game. This is one of the better games of the day.
Take the home team in Durham, I think.
I mean, Santos has done a solid job at New Hampshire. I mean, this is interesting because you have basically Central missed out on the Celebration Bowl by 3 points last year. Lost to South Carolina State. New Hampshire went to the FCS playoffs, but lost in the first round. Oh man, give me. I'm in the state of North Carolina. Let's go Central, but I don't feel very confident about this one.
Yeah, I want to just watch this. Feel good.
Yeah. Next up, Illinois State is at Oklahoma. This game's going to be fucking horrible. But I am a little bit intrigued in potentially watching what Illinois State, if they can move the ball at all.
I actually bet Oklahoma at 35. I think Oklahoma and Mateer run it up to Venables on the hot seat, trying to get back in the good graces.
Yeah, I mean he should, because the athletic director is stepping down in a couple weeks here.
Yeah.
Tommy Rittenhouse is the quarterback for Illinois State. I just want to see how he plays, because it's for the future, not for that game. Yeah. So that's the only reason why I would turn that thing on. Next up, this game is one of my favorite games to watch. Shout out to Weehawk. Gardner Webb at Western Carolina. Now we're talking. Little in-state battle. Western's laying 12.5. By the way, Tarleton State currently at the Army 11-yard line, buddy.
I know. Army can't stop them.
I told you, that offense, man. Those guys are all FBS players, basically. They'll make adjustments too. But what the hell are we talking about? No, Western Carolina land. So Cole Gonzalez is gone, right? Cole Gonzalez is now at Pitt, the starting quarterback from a year ago. We just previewed Tulsa today. Go listen to that preview. They're starting wide out from Western Carolina is at Tulsa. Poppy Williams is gone. Desmond Reed, obviously, that was 2 years ago. Actually, Poppy Williams was 2 years ago too, I think. But they've lost a lot of production. I'll put it like that. Taron Dickens, I believe, is the quarterback that's going to get the start for Western Carolina. Cats lay at 12.5. I'm laying it, because here's my thing. Kerwin Bell, it doesn't yes, these players are good that have transferred out, but that motherfucker knows how to score points. I think early in the game, Gardner Webb might be in it. Do you want to talk about one that maybe in the first half might be live? Maybe that. But I think for the whole game, Western Carolina is going to score too many points. So I will lay the 12.5 with Western Carolina. What are you doing here?
I think I'll lay it with Western Carolina too. I mean, Gardner Webb, the first-year head coach with the coaching change. So give me the Cats. They blow it open late.
And by the way, Whitmore Stadium, Eli Whitmore Stadium, one of the best. Shout out to Weehawk in the chat. If you haven't been to a game there, I mean I haven't been either, but the photos just look fucking phenomenal. You got to get up there. Got to get up there for a game. All right, next up. We're getting through this, I swear, right? Louisiana Christians taking on McNeese. No line.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm excited about McNeese though. The old coach coming back. They want to be an FBS school. Next up, this is woo.
This game.
I still can't believe this line, man. Someone's got to make me understand this. South Dakota State. I'm betting the shit out of this game. So 20. I'm seeing this line right now at 22.5.
No way.
I shit you not. 22.5, and I'm like, now is that Jaden Rashade starting? Because we thought the other kid might start. Cardell Williams, who started at Tulsa. They're starting Jaden Rashade. That was announced on Twitter, at least.
Sac State's got Power 4 players.
I know. I think they're looking at the books from last year. I think they're fucking this up, man. Brennan Marion, the new head coach. And how about this? The new head coach at South Dakota State's Dan Jackson, but half their team's at Washington State.
Yeah, they're live in this game. Or I think the Jackrabbits will win because of their culture, but
I'm gonna take a shot on, dude. I'm gonna ride the money line too. I have not seen the money line available yet. But Chase Mason starting at quarterback for South Dakota State. I will say, I was doing a little homework on Chase Mason. This dude is 6'4", 243. It's a big ass quarterback, man. Especially for the FCS ranks.
They said it's 8.5 now.
8.5.
That seems more like it.
That's what I was assuming. But dude, I'm looking at, so essentially what happens is they give me access into their initial line. So I mean, I'm not, if it's out there and it's 8.5, it's probably 8.5. But that's a crazy movement. Because I'm seeing, like right now, I see every game on their spreadsheet. I can't type into their spreadsheet, but I see access to their spreadsheet essentially. And it headed at 22.5.
Who do you like at 8.5?
I'm still taking Sac State. There's too many.
Same.
There's too many fucking guys. I'm still betting Sac State.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to take the money line too, right? I will take the money line at plus 240 just because I think there's a lot of I know it's a sellout in Brookings, but I still think Sac State's added a lot of athletes, man.
Well, and that offense is hard to prepare for.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it. Marion coming over from UNLV.
The go offense, man. Yeah. Fascinating. That's the game of the day right there. Folks, we're going to talk more about the rest of the games, but before we do that, I want to let you know that the College Football Experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog Best Ball Mania is happening all summer long. Giving away $15 million in prizes, including $2 million in first place. There's no waiver wire, no arguments about trades. Best ball is the best way to play fantasy football, folks. So what are you doing? Also, Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Circa Millions and Circa Survivor. Yes, the world's greatest sportsbook. Circa Las Vegas is hosting the world's biggest pro football contest. Circa Millions, Circa Survivor, and Circa Grandissimo. With over $21 million in guaranteed prizes. Sign up at Nevada, play from anywhere with the help of SGPN's official proxy. Go to footballcontest.com. Use that promo code SGP to get $50 off those proxy fees. Contest close on, Saturday, September 6th. So get in now. All right, we are back on the FCS College Football Experience. And, man, I can't wait for that Sac State game. That's going to be a bundle of fun. Next up, we're going to the Tops, taking on North Alabama. I know we talked about this game on the show the other night, but Brent Dearman doing a good job with the Lions in North Alabama. Does this line move at all?
27.5. I am taking the points.
I am taking the points too because Western's defense is not super elite, so I just think they might be able to move the ball a little bit. Give me the points and North Alabama. Next up, the Nazis of Nichols. Oh boy, what were they? Double-digit dogs a week ago. They hit outright on the money line.
Now they're a 20.5 point underdog at Troy.
Tommy Rybecki says no problem. Game 1 as the head coach of the Nazis. And I got them. I got them already defeating motherfuckers. I'm taking the points. I'll tell you that. The way they play defense, I have to take the points. Troy can win the game, but I will take the points with Nichols, and I will bet it. Actually, tell you the truth, I am going to bet that defense looked good, man. Incarnate Word's offense is better than Troy's offense. So, I mean, last year at least. Give me the 20.5. What are you doing here?
I actually laid it. I just feel like Nichols, that was a kitchen sink game. I don't know if they'll have the legs here to hang with Troy.
Unless Incarnate Word's offense went from, it was like a top 10 offense last year.
Yeah.
Fun one to watch. Next up, we got the fucking Long Island Sharks heading into the swamp to swim with the pussy ass alligators.
All I know is we're hard-working, tax-paying people like you, and we don't take shit from nobody. You got that, asshole? Ask me. The fucking union that works for you.
Please, world. All right? Please, world. If I could ever get an upset.
Against Lagway, too.
Ron Cooper, the head coach, he can't get off the 4-win mark. He's just been struggling with these fucking Long Island Sharks.
Why is this on the schedule?
Yeah. This is some bullshit. But yeah, look, I gotta do shtick. Give me the points. No bet though.
I laid it because it's a DJ Lagway Heisman pad your sack game.
Shout out to Kevin Marshall in the chat saying Colonel Nichols was a dude, got his arm shot off at Second Manassas and his foot at the Wilderness. That is a dude right there. I don't mean to confuse him with Nazis, but their logo looked just like fucking Nazis. So we got to have fun with it. Yeah, the Sharks. Next up, we got the Charleston Southern Buccaneers. They want to get pissed on. Okay. This line is what? 36.5.
Yeah, I'm taking the points.
Me too, because there's no way they're going to play Pavia the whole game.
Yeah, they got Tech on deck.
Yeah. Next up, Austin Peay taking on these Blue Raiders. 9.5 is the line for Middle Tennessee.
Austin Peay's live, man. It's regionality.
I'll take the points too, all day.
I'm locking it. Get this up, Middleton. We just did the middle.
Go.
We just did the middle preview. They're live on the money line.
Let's go.
Go Cubs.
Fucking, who the hell do you think you are, Middle Tennessee? Putting the Governors on the schedule.
Oh, yeah. Little brother's coming in there, baby. Let's go Cubs.
Fun one. Next up, we have SEMO, FCS playoff team from a year ago, and Arkansas State, who should have lost to an FCS in week 1 a year ago. What is this? What is this line? What was this again? This line? 9.5? 10.5? Like
10.5. And this is the look ahead to Arkansas.
Give me the points.
Oh,
shit. I feel like we should bet this. My only thing is SEMO's replacing their quarterback, but I'm in. Let's go.
That guy's a good coach.
Give me 10.5. SEMO against Arkansas State. Next up, we have, this is the number 1 lock on the FCS board.
K-State by a zillion.
Yes. This is where I am allocating most of my money to tomorrow. The logic is this, man. K-State's had a terrible week. Not only with the Dylan Edwards shit, you got the fight with Avery Johnson, just the way that game ended, people calling out the coach. I think it's a bad spot. And North Dakota doesn't have Bubba Schwiegert anymore. He retired. Eric Schmidt comes in, brand new head coach, never been a head coach. He was the DC of San Diego State last year.
Yeah.
Lay it. This is going to cash. I got this at like 56 to like 13 or something.
Yeah.
This is the best. This is the best bet on the board, man. This is the best fucking bet on the board. Go. All right. Next up. Oh no, we don't have a line on this one.
Thomas Moore.
Tommy Moore is at the Saluki. Shout out to our friend Stone Labanowitz. He's also part of FCS Nation Radio there. Check them out when you got some time. Yeah, Thomas Moore. But I just want to maybe throw it on a little bit. DJ Williams, good quarterback there for the Salukis that I'm excited to see. Army in scoring in the red zone now. Oh shit, they just broke it. Army takes the lead 7-3.
Look at the Cadets.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I love Army home games. They're hilarious.
This is an interesting game here because Eastern Washington's been very good in the FCS ranks over the past 20 years. It's unfortunate that I think they are one of the broker schools because it's starting to have repercussions with football. Incarnate Word just got embarrassed by the Nazis, and Incarnate Word's laying 1. I think we should load up on Incarnate Word. This might be this. This is the second best bet.
Bounce back off week 0 overreaction line. Let's go.
Second best bet. Incarnate Word laying 1. It might be 1.5 now. Let's go. Next up, we have Morgan State, South Alabama. Lay it. Morgan State's not very good.
Morgan State's got the hardest schedule in the country.
Yeah.
I'll lay it with South Alabama too.
I'm really excited to watch this game, dude. We should talk about this one. Frank Scuffo, that dude does a good job with Southeast Louisiana, man. He's got three FCS playoff seasons. He's only had 1 losing season in his tenure there. I'm telling you, watch out. I think his brother's the OC.
This is a coaching mismatch. I'm locking Sela. Give me 12.5.
I think we should.
Yeah, I'll load up on Sela. I'll fade Sonny Cumbia all day.
Give me the points. I can't wait to watch this. This is one of the best games tomorrow. Let's go.
Wait, we got a couple little brothers barking here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go.
This phony ass Conference USA.
You know what, little brother not barking?
Pine Bluff. Good God, take an APB and lay it.
I had a conversation with the odds guy. I was DMing him on Twitter. I was like, your sheet, the spreadsheet here doesn't have Pine Bluff, Texas Tech. Why? He's like, in all honesty, our numbers are like at this thing at like 66. We don't feel comfortable releasing that number out. And I was like, oh, okay.
Hey, there's a number out there.
Really? What are you seeing?
52.5.
I think we should lay it.
I think we should lock it. They're going to win by 100 with the money team.
I agree too. I agree.
Lock.
Yeah. The only thing is, like, where are you getting that at, by the way? I got to go there and get
It's
that.
on DraftKings.
Really? Okay. Rhode Island is up 7-0 early. There we go.
Yep.
Next up, we have Portland State. Good God. I like Bruce Barnum, but this is going to be ugly. What's this? Has this line moved from the 42 or whatever it was before?
44.5.
44.5. Man, I got to lay it. They could not move the ball last week. And now you're going to a lethal environment.
Yeah. It's going to get ugly.
Yeah. Yeah. Next up, Prairie View. They have a new head coach as well. I'm actually a little bit intrigued. Chris Dishman is the head coach at Texas Southern. Yes, that Chris Dishman for the Houston Oilers and Washington Redskins. I'm very intrigued with this game because Prairie View got rid of Bubba McDowell, and I thought kind of unjustly, personally. But then I saw who they landed, Tremaine Jackson. If you followed Valdosta State, shout out to our guy, rest in peace to the great Mike Leach. He was fire at Valdosta State the past couple of years, so kind of intrigued by that matchup. I am seeing the number sitting here at Southern -1. I will take. I'm buying into the Valdosta smoke. Give me Prairie View to get this dub. What are you doing here?
I'll take Texas Southern. I'm not going to bet it, though. I'm just looking forward to watching this one.
Only a few games left, folks. Next up, we have. There's no line on this, but I want to shout out UT Rio Grande, the Mexicans. We have a college football team now. They got their own stadium built. This is their inaugural season. I will have this on a fucking TV. God bless America and God bless UT Rio Grande. And shout out to Sol Ross State for playing them. There's a regional battle. Let's go. No line there, but I'm just so happy to watch that.
I'm sending this game to CJ right now.
Which one? This one right here?
This one. Sol Ross State versus UT.
Let's go. Look at that wolf. At least they got a better logo than fucking West Georgia. West Georgia's wolf looks like it's out of fucking like a 1992 video game. This one looks smooth. Yeah, send this over to CJ. Next up, Abilene Christian Tulsa. This is one of the best games of the day for my money. Why do you ask? Because Tulsa's bringing in Tre Lamb, who's doing very good at Gardner Webb. He was good at East Tennessee State last year. What is this? You say 4.5? I think it is. Right? Let me double check this.
This went down to 3.5. Abalene's gonna win. Abilene's gonna win.
Well, because you're overhauling your whole roster. But meanwhile, Abilene won 9 games last year. Stone Early's their quarterback. This is a guy that started at North Texas. Keith Patterson's got that program heading in the right direction. I'm with you though. I mean, we took Tulsa on the show though, so I'll stick to Tulsa. But
yeah,
pretty terrified of that.
I'm with you, man. Like I think I'm starting to think that they're going to lose with this reverse line. I'll say I'm sticking with Abilene covers and Tulsa wins on a field goal.
Let's go. Lamar, North Texas. Eric Morris agency. Don't get fired. What's this line right now? Wasn't this a game last time they played? I thought it was a game, but
yeah, it was a game because fucking North Texas fucks around with everybody.
Beaumont, Texas, where Lamar is located. I've been to that stadium. Heading to Denton, though. That is a far trip, though. I'll tell you that, Texas. Man.
I'm going back through their non-cons. They had to have played Lamar one of these years.
I thought I did a dive on it earlier in the summer, and I thought they had played, and it was like a 1 or 2 score game. I could be wrong though.
59-14.
No, that's definitely not a 1 score game. Either way, what do you see the line right now though? What is the line? Texas. I'm searching for it right now.
I think it was like 24.5. I actually laid it, and
it is 24.5.
I kind of think they fucked them up.
I'm intrigued on the over 63
Yeah.
and a half. I am going to place that bet right now too. Give me the over 63 and a half. Lock it up. Next up, Cal Poly. Oh man, John Madden gives you $30 million. You pricks. Paul Wolf. I'm still mad at Cal Poly. They were a super successful FCS program, Mac, and they ran the triple. And ever since they ditched it to go fucking full on air raid, they've been ass. Well, they head down to San Diego, take on the Toreros that don't even use scholarship. Remember Jim Harbaugh used to coach there?
Yes. I do remember Harbaugh being there.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think our boy at Tulane, John Summerall, coached there too. Brandon Moore is the head coach at San Diego. They won 8 games last year. I'm telling you, they could knock off these guys. Cal Poly's laying 2.5. Even the line's reflecting it. Give me San Diego. All right. Football gods are against it. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I mean Harbaugh was there from 04 to 06, and then let me see what year Summerall was there.
Summerall, I think, was like a DC. I don't think he was the head coach.
You're right. He wasn't the head. Yeah, let's go. Give Toreros, baby. Steve Lavin.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. They got their shit together, right?
Hey, what time's this game on? I'm looking forward to just sitting back and watching this. I think
it's got to be a late night one, I would imagine.
Yes, 10 o'clock, baby.
Let's go. Let's go. Then final. Langston is that is taking on Grambling and Shreveport. That's not in. That's a neutral site game. Independence Stadium there. Next up, we have Idaho State and Cody Hawkins against Southern Utah. Mac, I'm terrified of this matchup for Idaho State because DeLane Fitzgerald, Southern Utah's head coach, they've gotten better with each year. He's in year 4 after coming over from Frostburg State there in Maryland. I kind of think everyone's going to take Idaho State.
Yeah, my boys, my first half money line guys, my team. I'm locking Southern Utah.
Well, what's weird is I'm seeing Southern Utah is actually a 4-point favorite on this sheet, but we'll see what that opens. I think that'll cross 0 personally if I had to bet.
I'm going to be betting Southern Utah because everybody's going to take Idaho State because they saw them week 0 play really well. The T-Birds are going to be ready to rock and roll. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. I think we should wait on this, though. Wait right before kickoff. When I'm doing the pregame show, I think they're going to become the dog. Southern Utah will become the dog. So don't bet this right now, but we will lock this. Just FYI. Wait until tomorrow afternoon. You don't even have to wait before noon. You can wait till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, whatever.
If the line doesn't move, that's even more telling.
Yeah. Then you have this game's horrible. This is maybe the worst game. So Texas A&M Commerce is calling themselves a different name these days. Why? I don't know. They're dog shit. Clint Dolezal, their head coach, came over from Arena Football, and trust me, it shows.
Yeah, this game is lay it. Did this go up over 50? I know it was 49.5.
This is one where I am intrigued on taking the over again.
48.5. Lay it.
What's that? 63. I will bet the over 63 as well. Lock and lay the 48.5. I'll do both. I'll do both.
SMU team total 63.5.
Is it 63?
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
Are you taking SMU's team total?
Yeah. Mason says Southern Utah minus 5.5. I was seeing 4.5 on the sheet, so if anything, it's bounced the other way. Interesting.
I'm telling you, that's a lock. I love the T-Birds.
Wait on that, though. I'm telling you, wait on that. I want to see where that thing goes. A lot of people will come in late on FCS money. Bryant is catching 20 at New Mexico State. I'm locking this. Yeah, I'm just not there at New Mexico State. Bryant, I know, sucked last year, but the years before that, they were nice. They were not bad. They also lost Zevi Ekos, their starting quarterback, last year, so that's why they were so bad. Give me the 20. What are you doing here, Mac?
I will join you. Like you said, Merritt. They've had decent teams at Bryant, so let's go.
Oh, they should have beat Florida International 2 years ago, man. I'm still bothered by that. By the way, dude, I'm seeing the Central line out there right now. I'm seeing Central as a 7.5 point favorite, not a 1.5 point favorite. So the money's already come in on Central.
Jesus Christ.
At 7.5, I think I got to take New Hampshire.
I'm telling you, these fucking FCS lines are on crack. They're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Bryant was a winning team 2 years ago and 3 years ago. Rare down year last year. Let's take him in a bounce back.
Yeah, Bryant is plus 750 on the money line. Just throwing that out there.
Yep.
Wouldn't shock me.
No.
Next up, you have Northern Arizona starting Ty Pennington, the son of Chad Pennington. Someone in the chat said they're going to this game tomorrow earlier. Shout out to whoever that was.
Daniel?
Was it? No, it was not Daniel. I think it was somebody else. This is an interesting one because you want to know one of the best coaching jobs in all the FCS last year. Northern Arizona, they hired Brian Wright, who came over. Northern Arizona was ass pre-Brian Wright. Year one, he goes 8-5, and let me tell you, he came over from Pittsburgh State, the Gorillas. That program is fucking legit. So, like, look, what is his number right now? Is it still like 29 or something, right?
Yeah, it's 28.5. I really like Northern Arizona.
I'm gonna take it too. I think, man. Excited to watch this game. Really excited to watch this game. And I also think the over 52.5 is in play as well. I know I'm on a lot of overs, but I feel like week 1 and 2, that's when you get them. Next up, we are going to UC Davis heading to what?
Ipsy.
Yeah, St. George. I am seeing this line, and by the way, how great was that? I mean, I still can't believe. So Davis is laying 12.5, and I think we should bet Davis. Caden Pinnock is a very good quarterback. I know Lance Anderson's getting Utah Tech better after coming over from Stanford with David Shaw and company, but I'm going to lay the 12.5 with Caden Pinnock and UC Davis. Lock it up. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I think I'm going to lay it, but I want to see Dixie play a game. So no bet for me.
Yeah. And final game on the slate. The Idaho Vandals are heading to Pullman, and this is one of my favorite games of the whole week. Not even FCS. I'm talking the whole goddamn weekend. They're like 2 miles apart from each other. The Battle of the Palouse. What is this line currently?
13.5.
But Mason's saying UC Davis line's up to 21.5. Where are you getting that? Because at that point, I'll buy back on Utah Tech. Where are you getting that, Mason?
2 new head coaches here.
I'm gonna take the points. But I do think Wazoo gets the win. But I'm excited to watch it. Staying away from this one unless I put a ton of money.
I laid it because Rogers. I think they start quick. So.
All right, folks, that's our show. Don't worry, I'll talk about more of the line movement in the morning with the pregame show at 11 a.m. Eastern. So see you then, folks. Don't forget we're back tonight recapping a wild Friday night. I mean,
you'll see us plenty before
this shit is going crazy. Appreciate everyone joining the chat. FanDuel. Okay, I think I'm going to jump in on Tech now. Getting 21.5 on FanDuel.
Hilarious.
Interesting. That's like fucking almost a 10. What was it? 12.5 to 21.5. Unbelievable right there. Yeah, folks, give Moneyline Mac a follow on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at DColbyD. The College Football Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Cannot wait to watch all this action. Till next time, this is the FCS College Football Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here. Run and shoot.